Please keep moving. Please keep moving. Of course, as soon as I want to start recording, what do the maintenance people do? They start doing yard work. Now that the lawn people are done taking care of the imaginary leaves outside, I would like to talk about my BookTube-A-Thon 2017 TBR. I'm just kidding, actually none of these are on my TBR, even though I haven't actually read any of these. They're in my future life TBR, but they're not for my BookTube-A-Thon 2017 TBR. This is actually my first BookTube-A-Thon, so I'm super excited about it, and I can't wait to participate. Because, I mean, I've watched a lot of TBRs and I've seen it, and I've been on crutches for the past month and a half, so I've been out of work until I can walk again and do normal paramedic functions. So I actually have the whole week, which is, by the way, July 24th through July 30th, to sit and read and to read and sit and read and sit some more. So I'm living the stress-free life next week, and I'm super pumped about it because that means I've got tons of time. So anyway, let's get started. So if you don't know, BookTube-A-Thon is hosted by Ariel Bissett. I will tag her channel and the BookTube channel below in the description box, as well as a list of all these books that I am talking about. So my first book, I actually could probably put it for a lot of the challenge situations. Who knows, I might do it just so as I complete the challenge if I don't finish all these books next week. So the first book I am reading, or the first challenge, is A Person on the Cover. Yeah, I don't actually have any of these physical books. Some of them I ordered on Book Depository, so they will be here by then. But, you know, most time I read them on my handy dandy iPad. Anyway, so my first challenge is A Person on the Cover. And so I chose When Dimple Met Rishi by Sandhya Menon. And as you can see, there's a person on the cover. It also covers challenge number 4, very different, a person very different from you, because the main characters are Indian descent and I am not. So that's also something I can take from it. It's not that long, so who knows, I might be able to finish it in one day. I've heard a lot of good things about it. It's actually also a hyped book. You know, I might be able to finish it all in one day because it's a hyped book and I've heard a lot of good things about it. So look at that. I am crossing off challenges left and right with this one. Who knows, I might even finish it outdoors. I probably won't. I live in Atlanta. It's hot as hell outside. And it's humid and it's been raining a lot, but who knows, I might take the day and go sit in my Eno outside in the woods in the shade. Who knows. So that covers actually a lot of challenges, but I wanted to add some more books in there and try to at least have 7, because the 7th challenge is to read 7 books this week. So I'm trying to add some more in there. So my second one is Read a Hyped Book. I actually chose the Raven Boys series by Maggie Steifvater. I've heard a lot of stuff. It keeps popping up, you know, on the booktube world. So I was like, this seems like a good week to do it. And then plus it's a series, so I might even read more than one this week if I really like it. Third is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. The third one, hold on. Let's see what the reading challenge was. Forgot to write it down. Oh. The third challenge is to read a book in one day. I chose Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I'm pretty sure it's probably one of the longer ones I chose, but I loved the whole A Court of Thorns and Roses, A Court of Mist and Fury. I loved all 3 of them, and I read all 3 of those in 4 days tops, and that's just because I had to go do things during the day, and so it interrupted me. So I'm hoping they're just as good as the other ones, and if so, then I know I'll be sitting there like, I cannot put this book down. But so that is what I chose. I already told you what I chose for challenge number 4, person very different than you, and I chose When Dimple Met Rishi. 5, completely outdoors. this ought to be interesting. Who knows? I might switch this book up just depending on where I start a book, but I just went ahead and put in Shadow and Bone, the Grisha series by Leigh Bardugo, because it's another popular book, and right now I'm trying to read books that have been hyped because I am more likely to finish them in the week, and I think that's important. So it's been on my wish list for years probably, and so now I'm finally getting it, and I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna read it, and who knows, I might go to the pool, I might sit on my porch, I don't know. You know, once I said I might go sit in an Eno for a bit and make my boyfriend go with me. Who knows? We'll see. 6, read a book you bought just because of the cover. I chose The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon because this cover is gorgeous. I actually, before I really was looking for it on BookTube-A-Thon, I remember seeing it in the bookstore and just being like, whoa, look at all the colors, it's so pretty. And so now is a good time as any to read it. It's one of those I got from Book Depository, so it is on its way, it'll be here. And for 7, read 7 books, I did go ahead and get the BookTube-A-Thon challenge book, and I'm really excited about that. I got Juniper Lemon's Happiness Index by Julie Israel, which is this year's 2017 challenge book. I figured why not go ahead and slide it in there, because Ariel did a good job with finding someone to help her run this. So, some other books that I might read if I have the time, but I've already, because that was actually 6 books, if you were counting, because I combined 1 and 4. So that's actually 6 books. Some other books I might read if I get to them, or I'm going to try and read 7, is American Street by Zoboi, and The Selection series by Kiera Class. I like reading series a lot. I mean, American Street's not a series, but I also would have chosen it because of the cover, because the cover is awesome. But the Selection series is a series, and it's also been on my list. I looked on my Amazon wish list to see which books have been on there for a while, and that one's been on there since 2012. So, you know, 5 years later, it's time. And plus it's another series, and I like reading series because there's another book that follows it, another book that's following it. And if you haven't read it since it came out, like I have, there's more books, so you don't have to wait for the next one. You just get to read it. Anyway, so those are my BookTube-A-Thon 2017 TBRs. I will link Ariel Bissett's channel and the BookTube-A-Thon channel below. Don't forget to hit words are hard. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button below, because you're gonna want to see what I think about some of these, even though a lot of them are super popular. It's fine. Hit the subscribe button because I have a lot more videos of books I have not made videos for yet. Working on it. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, because that's where you'll see a lot of updates on what I'm reading. And also, I make sure to put your Twitter handles below and your Instagram handles below, because I want to see what you're reading. I mean, I've been watching everybody's BookTube-A-Thon TBRs, but you know, I want to see how you're doing, your progress, and you know, just be able to chat, communicate, see what you think of your books. And anyway, like I said, all those will be down below. Hit that subscribe button, hit it, the little red box right there. Anyway, until next time, keep turning the pages.